for this day, and please help us to have a great chapel. In Jesus' name, amen.
I forgot it was my turn to come up. All right, today, I don't want to have a really long chapel because you guys are so excited about getting outside. So I'm going to tell you a short story about what happened to my class when we went hiking. And some of my students, I won't tell you who did what, but I'll just let you know that they felt like they were going to die. Now, if you go hiking or if you go somewhere walking and you go down a hill and you're parked at the top of the hill, what do you have to do later? You have to climb up. Well, there's a nice hike up on Yamingshan. I don't know the name of it, but when you walk to the end or near the end, there's a nice waterfall. And we walked there. I decided that we were going to take a half a day and we were going to walk from the beginning of the trail where we parked all the way down to the waterfall. And my kids were excited about going. Well, some of them were excited about going. Some of them weren't really excited at all.
I'm excited because I got one.
And we were going, and some of them were counting how many steps they were walking. Some of them were talking and chatting. Some of them were running ahead, going so far I had to call them and tell them to stop. And about 30 or 40 minutes into our hike, everyone was going to get, I'm getting tired. I'm getting hungry. And they were asking, how far do we have to go? And I said, we're almost there, we're almost there. And we kept walking, and we kept walking down and down and down the steps. And finally, we got to the waterfall, and everyone was so excited. They were glad that they could eat their snacks and things and take a rest. But then the hard part came. We had to climb back up all of the steps. Raymond, do you remember how many steps you walked?
1,635, I guess.
1,000. Raymond says 1,630 some odd steps.
35.
That's where the steps, not the ones that you actually walked, but the actual steps you had to climb up. And the kids were getting tired. And they were, are we there yet? And it was getting hot. Some of the kids were excited. They were just running ahead. Some of them were walking slow, and I had to keep encouraging and calling them and asking them to hurry up or we're going to be late for back to lunch. Now, as we got closer and closer to the end, we got tired, more tired and more tired. Some of the students actually were ready to give up. But those students, as we kept going, Jen and Justin are pointing at themselves, we were ready to give up. So was Jessica. But as we kept going and kept going, we got to a bridge. And the bridge was close to where we started from. And when we got to the little bridge, there was one of my students, when they saw it, they got new energy. They weren't tired anymore. They were ready to run all the way to the parking lot and to the vans. Now, our school year has been difficult. It's been difficult for some of you, maybe in first grade, who are just getting used to school. It may have been difficult for some of the upper graders who have been getting used to teachers, new teachers. But we have all made it to the end. Right, Gina? We've made it to the last day of school. Now, we have had friends who've encouraged us. We've had teachers who tried to help us. We've had a lot of things go on in school that have been exciting, have been hard, But the one thing that I know has been true for the whole school year is that God has been with us the whole time. He has watched over us. He has kept us safe. Now, some people I know here don't always agree with God and other things like that. But I have seen God working in my class and in other classes as well. And as we finish this school year, as we finish our journey, like our hike when in third grade went hiking, we finished our hike. Let's finish it enthusiastically, and let's get ready for the next school year that will be coming. Let's bow our heads for prayer.
Let's pray. Dear Jesus, thank you for this day, and please let us have fun and have a good day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Next, well, Mr. Fulmer isn't here, and he'd usually come up front and he would say some things. But Mr. Fulmer is on his way back to the U.S., and he said goodbye to you yesterday. Okay, so we're going to go on and we're going to go to awards. We're going to start with the upper grades, not the lower grades, upper grades first. So I'm going to ask Miss Gardner to come on up. I hear a lot of chatting. 7th grade. And please hold your applause. Don't start clapping until all of the awards have been handed out. Okay?
All right, I have quite a few awards to hand out because I teach 3 grades. So the first set of awards are for scientific achievement. Now this is not based on grades. Rather, this is based on scientific curiosity, because science is all about being curious about the world and asking questions. And so these are the students who asked the really good scientific questions. Their grade in science doesn't matter. What matters is that they were curious about the world, and I was able to see that really, really well this year. So, we're going to start from the 6th grade, then 7th grade, then 8th grade. All right, so 6th grade Scientific Achievement Award goes to Jasmine Liu. There she is. All right. Our next Scientific Achievement Award goes to another 6th grader, Alan. All right, we're going to do our 8th grade. I only have one 8th grade Scientific Achievement Award, and this is to Jeremy. All right, I have quite a few from the 7th grade. The first one is to Brian Shen. Okay, and our next one is Daniel. Andre. And Sylvia. Okay, I have a few awards for the 8th graders. Or the 9th graders, sorry, my bad, freshmen. All right, this is for Certificate of Service. These are some students that I saw doing really outstanding things without being asked to help both their classmates and other people outside of just the classroom. So our first one is to Henry, Caitlin, Marianne, Misa. Okay, and my last 3 awards. These are for creative expression. This is for students that I saw really creative writing ability or language arts ability where they were really, really good at writers. Again, this doesn't have to do with grades. This just looks at passion and interest in creative arts. So, Emma, Marianne, and Anderson.
All right, next we have Mr. Johnston, our 7th grade vocal teacher. Remember, please don't start clapping until he has handed out all of his awards.
Hi, I give out the awards for the social studies. We'll start with 8th grade, I guess. 8th grade, it was challenging to decide who should get this award for excellence in social studies because there was a lot of discussion, a lot of thought, people actually wanting to learn things. So it was hard, but it would be Caitlin Huang who wins because she just got way over. She got more than 100% on her end quarter test, so that deserves it. For 7th grade, one student stood out in his grades, highest grade in social studies, that was Brian Wu. Brian, he had some good thoughts, good connections, good work. 6th grade was also difficult. I had a couple of students, they're all at the top, trying to figure out which one would be the best. Some could probably have done better if they stayed awake longer, Felix. But it goes to Justin Tai, the highest in the class. Hard work. Despite English proficiency problems, he did excel.
All right, great job. I know you're going to have some more kids who love social studies in a few years. Our 6th grade teacher, Miss Lombard. Let's see who gets these awards.
Okay, not in any special order, but I have a homeroom awards, and so this is looking at character, personality, and what they have added to our classroom this year. So again, not in any order, but here we have, for serving as vice president for the 2nd semester, Alan Dick. Leadership Award. And this is for Hannah Lin, serving as our 6th grade police officer. And doing a good job. And today we do not have Sarah Buxton, but she was also our vice president for 6th grade. And serving as class secretary and doing an excellent job at taking attendance every day was Justin Tai. And doing a good job and great job at leading the full class is our class president, and that is Laura Johnston. Wow. We also have a couple awards for creativity, and that is for Austin Lin for excellent art projects and drawing skills. And one student in our class was especially loyal, compassionate friend, and this is a friendship award, and that goes to Michelle B. In our class, we had a very athletic group, very athletic students, and the one that stood out the most in our class for excellent athletic skills and sportsmanship was Eddie Chen. One student I noticed was especially helpful. Without being asked to step up and offer to help. And that is the Helping Hand Award that goes to Marcus Choi. Organizational award. This is for a student who has consistently done excellent work and very detailed work and keeping deadlines. And that goes to Jocelyn Chen. We had a drawing contest, and the best drawing went to a student who spent a lot of time putting a lot of details into her work, and that is for Annie Kai. Excellent. Artist Award. One student is a deep thinker, more than one, but one stands out particularly, asking excellent questions and getting us to think. And this is the Philosopher Award for sixth grade. This goes to Felix Shaw. One student was excellent, never gave me trouble, was always a model citizen for our sixth grade class. For consistency and positive attitude, this Citizen Award goes to Wilson Chen. One student, excellent in responsibility, amazing work in all the classes that I had her in. The responsibility award goes to Jasmine Lu. One student in particular has read almost every book in our classroom, and the reading award goes to Sarah Davidson for superior reading and analytical skills. The student who has shown the most enthusiasm and positivity and participation in our classroom has been Evelyn Lai. Participation Award.
Congratulations, sixth grade. Next we have math. Upper grade math. Now, if Miss Ina hasn't signed your yearbook yet, she'll be signing after awards. A lot of my students were asking.
Okay. All right. So I have 3 students that stand out for their math skills. They did a good job in their math, and they really completed the worksheets in math, and really did their best as they complete all the math problems. So I have 3 students for each level that I'm teaching. So for 6th grade, it's Jasmine Lu. For 7th grade, actually all the students that I had, they're really good in math. But this one's good is Sylvia Lee. For the 8th grade because a lot of math wizards are in 8th grade. But one student stood up, and this student really didn't give up when they had like math quizzes or math problem sets, and this goes to Caitlin Wang.
Congratulations to all of our math quiz kids. All right, we're going to have 5th grade, Miss Owen.
All right, Okay, our first award is the Mighty Mathematician Award for speed and accuracy in solving math problems. And it goes to Megan C. We also have a Creative Artist Award for creativity and beauty in art to Jasmine. We have a Terrific Speller Award for outstanding abilities in spelling, Michael. We have the Caring Heart Award for excellence in behavior, manners, and kindness, Serena. We also have the Enthusiastic Learner Award for effort and positive attitude in learning, Missouri. I have another Enthusiastic Learner Award for effort and positive attitude in learning for Alice. I have a Memory Award for outstanding skills in remembering what we have learned, Lohan. I have a Writer's Award for outstanding use of the traits in creative writing, Megan T. And I also have a Dedicated Artist Award for attention to detail in art for Yolanda. I also have a Social Studies Award for outstanding knowledge of social studies to Hugo. I have the Organizer Award for consistency in maintaining an organized learning environment, Patrick. All right, I have the Great Reader Award for excellence in reading this year, for Finn. And we have the Believer Award for excellence in spiritual growth, Seth.
Congratulations, 5th grade. Good job. Next we're going to have Miss Dyson with your class. I hear quite a bit of talking though. We need to quiet down. We're trying to get done as fast as we can.
I want to recognize some students today. I have some students I want to recognize for consistent quality work all year long. It doesn't mean that you necessarily turn in the work on time, but every single time you turn in an assignment, the assignment was done to the best of your ability, and it was very good quality work. So I want to recognize Edmund, Owen, Iris, Sharon, and Erika for quality work. Just stay seated. I want to recognize for curiosity and enthusiasm in learning for Tiger, Isaiah, and Grace. I want to recognize 2 students for exceptional creativity this year, and that is Ethan and Gregory. And I want to recognize some students for being consistently hardworking in every class and doing their very best to stay on task and stay focused during the class period. Those people are Joanna, Iris, Narika, Sharon, Tiger, and Nauya. And last, I want to recognize 2 students who were exceptional class role models this year, all around their friendship, their character traits, their academic effort. Everything all around was a good role model for the class. And so these 2 students are Iris and Narika.
Congratulations, 4th grade. Keep up the good work. And remember remember who was your teacher last year? All right. For third grade, my class, some of my students, I decided that they didn't just excel in one area, and so I gave actually some students 2 awards. But I didn't limit the awards to just one person. So I'm not going to read all of the awards I'm giving to all the students. I'll just read one of the awards, one that I think may be the most important. Okay, first I have Isabella for achievement. Okay. She has improved a lot. Next I have Sydney for reading. Then I have Jason for his social skills. Next I have Warren. Warren for spiritual growth. Warren has improved a lot in his spiritual growth. Next, Justin for his excellent behavior in class. Next we have Annabelle, also for excellent behavior. Then we have Jim Bong Kim for social studies, always having or wanting to know more about social studies. Mr. Johnston, here's your next challenge coming up for the grades. Next we have Jessica for improvement in her social skills. Raymond for improvement, for academic achievement. Then we have Luke for penmanship. His handwriting is sometimes better than mine. Then we also have Jennifer for penmanship, whose handwriting is sometimes better than mine. And then we also have Ethan, our last one, for spiritual growth. Congratulations, third grade. All right, Mr. Janik, second grade is going to come up.
All right, our math award will go to Leo Chen. Our spelling award goes to Sora. Handwriting award goes to Stephanie. Social Studies Award, Cedric. And the second handwriting award goes to Joy. Our Bible Achievement Award will go to Tarek. And English Achievement, Camille. And also Camille got the reading award. The art award, Abby. Science award, Riataro. Okay. Certificate for being the most generous goes to Happy. And Happy's also happy. And an improvement award for outstanding improvement of speaking English, Matthew. And an award for being the most inquisitive goes to Noam Chasen.
Thank you, Mr. Janik. second grade. And watch out, you're going to be in my classroom next year. Next we have Miss Simpson in first grade.
Justin gets the deep thinking and great spelling award. Gina gets the spelling award and great artist award. Brian gets a Bible award and memory verse award. Aiden has improvement in English award. Kira has story writing award. Judy has perfect handwriting award. Jessica is math work award. Ivanka has social studies award. Bruce has science and reading award. Brittany has the hardest worker award. And Avery has constant cheerfulness award.
Congratulations, first grade. Next we have our Chinese classes. Mr. Peter and Miss Emily.
Certificate of Learning Chinese for outstanding Chinese performance. Max Cai. Max. 陈品珍。Vincent 江。Tony。维珍。我 7th grade， 舒雅。润潮，生菜，Kiss you。Annie。艾丽陈，艾丽，李孝礼，阿冷，我 Big Ray， 伦大陈。
sing all of his awards.
No, I won't sing. These are just for the lower grades awards in behalf of Miss Nguyen, which who the students are, 1 to 4th grade and plus the 4th one. So Norika, Maya. Norika. Iris Luke. Tiger Luke. Sibling Cheng. Sibling Cheng. Jennifer Wang. Raymond Kim. Joy Kim. Second grade Joy. Cedric. Stephanie Lane. Jenna Lane. First grade. Jessica Ann. And next up for the recorded class, Mira Sigel. Abby Lau. And Henry Larson.
Congratulations, all of you musicians. I still think it would have been better if this would be a sang the award for them. Computer class with Mr. Alway.
Okay, this year I recognized 2 people that I saw grow the most and did very good work. And that would be Lisa in 8th grade and Ashley in 7th grade.
Congratulations, Lisa and Ashley. All right. Okay, Mr. Machado's going to come up and say something for the ELL prep room. And then the award that we've all been waiting for.
I hear too much talking. And I want to apologize to my students. I did not write papers for you. I have papers somewhere in my house. Anyway, I want to tell about each of my students. So Boeing, you're first. Come on down, Boeing. The price is right. Every American knows that one. Boeing, I want to tell you that when you first came to my class this year, you really did not speak any English, and you have improved in this and in other ways, and I thank you for that. Sora? I appreciate the help that you have been in the class this year, not only with our new students, but always having a positive spirit in everything. Alina, quickly, step up. Kids want to go play water. I don't know why. Alina, you're really new to our school this year, but I have seen you made improvements in a lot of areas, and I appreciate you being in my class. James T. James, this year you get to move to the big building. You have made a lot of improvements in everything. I appreciate you can make me cry. I appreciate you being in my class, and I know you're going to go places because you're smart. James L. James L, I know you're here. Quickly, buddy, come on. James, I have seen you improve a lot in English. Like, I can tell you something and show you how to do it. And like that, you already know. You're very smart. And thank you for being in my class. Thank you. Koyo. Koyo, I know you have determination to do things, and I know that you're going to improve, and probably, hopefully in January, you'll get to go to the big building, but I look forward to having you for another semester. Ewan.
Did I forget anybody?
Ewan, I know that you come here because your brother has been here and graduated, and I'm glad that you're in school, and I know you're also really new, but I can see that you have determination to succeed, so I look forward to seeing you again next semester. Okay, any child I've asked of mine, if I missed you, I apologize. Justin, Ty? Justin, Ty. Justin, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Justin, this year I've seen you make great strides in many areas, and I encourage you to continue to work in the areas that you have been talked to about, and I know you'll become way better in English, even though I just said that sentence totally wrong. Congratulations. Okay.
All right, is there any teacher who has an award that they need to give out before we go on? Cedric has an award to give out. Oh, he was raising his hand. All right, we have our Perfect Attendance Awards to be given out. Then we're going to get to our Principal's Award.
Okay, so for those who attend schools, no absent, no target. Kira Xu, Kira, Brian, Iris Liu, Ethan Lin, Alice, please ask your Mormon teacher to sign it. Midori, Lohan, Austin, Jasmine Liu, Michelle Lee, Evelyn, Daniel, Okay, so please.
All right. This is the Principal's Award from Mr. Fulmer. He's not here today, so it's from me. This is the one that your teacher chose for your class. So, when you get your award, don't go back to your seat this time. Come and stand over here because we're going to have a picture for you or with you. First, start with 8th grade, Mary Ann. 7th grade, Sylvia. 6th grade, we have Eddie. 5th grade, Midori. 4th grade, Norika. 3rd grade, Sydney. Congratulations on a successful school year. Before we can begin all the fun things, we need to have a couple of announcements, okay? And you need to listen to these, okay? Number one, all of you who want to get wet with water balloons and water guns are down on the lower field. Do not take your water guns anywhere else. Do not take water balloons anywhere else. They belong at the lower field only. If you want to go on the big slide, upper field. There's only 3 people at a time, and before anyone else can go on, we have to have Mr. Alway tested first. Okay? He said he was going to test it to make sure it was working. Okay? Because he came ready. Then, if you don't want to get wet, listen, the more you chat and the less you listen, the more time it's going to take. If you don't want to get wet, but you want to play around and play games, you're in the gym. Okay? Now, this is for the teachers and for the kids. It's a rainy day. We're not going to go in if it's raining, but if there's lightning or thunder, we're going to stop. The boys are going to go and change in the ELL building. The girls are going to go and change in the 6th grade, and we're going to have to stay inside. So far, it hasn't been raining, but the clouds are getting dark, so we need to be careful. Okay? If there's lightning or thunder, we're going to have to stop. Okay? Also, one more thing before we can leave. If you need to use the bathroom or get water, if you are a boy, you're going to the ELL building. If you are a girl, you're going into the 6th grade classroom. Do not go to the other doors and try to get in. Okay? In through the 6th grade classroom. And if you don't know where you should go, find a teacher and ask. Okay? You're going to take your things. You have school bags with clothes in them to change. Boys, you're going to take them first to ELL, to the ELL building. Girls, you're going to take yours to 6th grade. When we dismiss,